NBA 2K20 tutorial number 11. Today is going to be a post moves tutorial and I'm going to show you guys the most overpowering post move I have found. I call it my post speed boost fadeaway. We will also break down another series of deadly post moves that are designed to counter that fadeaway with my hand cam so you guys can get all the details. And if you enjoy my tutorials and you would like to see more, make sure you click on the link above for my all 2K20 tutorials playlist where I guarantee you'll find more videos that's gonna help you improve your game and also have way more fun with it. Now over time this year, we have developed an effective tactic for creating freeze with a series of dribble moves on ISO or out of a screen. And we can get a lot of freeze out of this. But today, we will attack the second level of the defense, the mid-range area, with another signature move I have created just for you guys. Now this is a post move and I call it right there, my post speed boost fade. It is designed to create a lot of separation, gets you into the mid-range, and gets you into a fading jumper that's very smooth and very greenable. You can see from the move, I can create huge separation even off Draymond. And like I said, it is extremely greenable and very easy to time once you have practice with it and gets it all down. And I'll show you guys why later. Now, this is useful because also for our player builds, every build is going to have some sort of fades this year because of the my player builder and just how it's laid out. And you don't need high post moves to do this. As long as your fade is good, you're going to hit a lot. You can see our pure shot here from tutorial number 7. Who's not a post player, but he can hit this shot because of his ratings and the fact that this move is so good. So I will teach you that move obviously, but along with its counters that you see here, that's also going to keep the defense honest and on their toes because the move, the post speed boost fadeaway, is overpowering, and with these counters alongside with it, you will be very hard to defend from that second level of the defense. So let's first take a look at a key detail though on why this post move is so effective as you saw earlier in creating space. So let's do a quick film study together to see if you can catch its detail before I reveal it to you. So study these two post speed boost fades for me. You can see I'm doing it with Siakam on Draymond and he pretty much has no shot stopping this as long as I do it right, because I'm guaranteed to get the speed boost with a little bit of separation and I can hit this fade, and a lot of the times these shots are either wide open or open. But watch this Marc Gasol one from the left side. So I'm doing it with Marc here, same move, I create the separation, but can you feel the difference? Like Siakam's is better, you can just feel it just by looking at it, but what made Siakam's much more better than Marc's? Like, what was it? The key is right-handed players need to be on the right block and vice versa. Left-handed players need to be on the left block. But Siakam is right-handed, he's on the right block, and you can see he spins into the fadeaway with no motion wasted. He doesn't gather for the shot because it's on his right hand as he dribbles. So he just spins on it and fades and shoots it in one motion. But Marc Gasol is a right-handed player, but he's on the left block, and that is a no-go. Never do it. So left-handed player can't be right block either. You can see as Marc spins speed boosts out, he can't really spin into it because it's opposite hand that he shoots with. So you can see him dip into his shot because he's dribbling with his left hand but shooting with his right. It has a little bit of delay to it, and his fade is not as major. Pay attention to the post player's strong hand and side when you're doing this. My purest shot from tutorial number 7 is a left-handed player, so I'm on the right block here. And because of the shooting spin, the shooting hand, and the spin, you can tell there's little to no fade here. I'm shooting this straight because of where I was dribbling and which hand I'm shooting with. You can see in this instance with the same player, left-handed player, I'm on the left block this time. And I'm doing the speed boost fadeaway, and you can see it's much smoother and I get that lick kick. Left hand on left side, right hand on right side will give you a full out fade animation as you see there. And this animation is really easy to time. Once you practice, you can green a ton. So when on the correct side, this move is deadly and a ton of fun. You can see separation, right hand dribbling, spinning into a right hand shot, perfect animation with the lean, with the kickback, extremely easy to time, very, very greenable. Swish ball. So, but obviously, this is not an easy move to do at the get-go, but I'm here for you. I'm going to teach it to you through text and hand cam, alright? So you're going to have the text version now and then the hand cam right after this. So, off the top, as you receive the ball, you're going to be holding onto L2 and already pushing the left stick at the basket as you receive it. And you're going to push and hold the left stick at an angle as if you are spinning baseline. That's the angle you're holding. So in this case, I'm in the right block. The angle will be up left as if I'm spinning into that targeted circle right there. So I'm holding on to L2 and pushing my left stick up left as if I'm spinning baseline into that angle. And after one dribble of this, you will let go of L2 immediately. Alright? Let go of L2 immediately after one dribble of this. And then you're gonna hold turbo. Let go of L2, hold turbo, and rotate the left stick from up left to up right. So as if you're running towards the corner, which is what you're gonna do. But the key is you cannot let go of the L stick. Going from up left to up right. It's a rotation from up left to up right. So your left thumb is gonna stay on the left stick as you rotate the stick from up left to up right after you let go of L2 and you hold on to turbo. Don't flick the sticks. Don't flick the left stick. It's a continuation. You're turning from up left to up right without ever letting it go. You do that, you get that little separation of that, but that's a speed boost animation. So once you see this post disengage, continue to hold turbo and push the left stick towards the corner. You can see I get a speed boost out of it, so I'm speed boosting out of the post. After one dribble, hold square to shoot. Make sure you hold square to shoot, not right stick for this. And as you're shooting, don't let go of left stick or turbo. So you're holding left stick and turbo, left stick towards the corner, you've been holding turbo, and you're gonna hold square to shoot the ball. You do that, you get this one smooth animation out of that post speed boost disengage into this fadeaway. That's so easy to green. So watch it one time in real speed before the hand cam. You can see holding L2, one dribble towards the baseline, push the left stick up left to up right, hold turbo, spin out, hold square to shoot. There you go. So we'll be trying a few new hand cam angles for today. So let me know if it's helpful, and if there's better spots you want me to place the hand cam for the future. Please leave your top 2 preferred angles, hand cam angles, in the comment section. Also leave a comment if there are improvements you can think I can make with the hand cam. Alright, so thanks guys. So let's take a look at this with hand cam in slow motion. So there's the hand cam right there. You can see I'm about to icon pass into Pascal, and as you can see, as Pascal receive, I'm holding on the L2, already pushing left stick up left towards that as if I'm spinning baseline. I take one dribble, let go of post, hold turbo, push the left stick, rotate it from up left to up right, inch it towards the corner, still holding turbo and left stick, and I hold the square button to shoot. That's the hand cam right there, in slow motion, in detail. And you can see it in real speed, icon pass, hold L2, up left, rotate up left to up right, hold square to shoot. One more time, icon pass, spin out, always rotate the stick, shoot it, very quick, very accurate. If you need to, you can watch those other 2 hand cams slowly on the screen, just replay back. But before we get into the counter post moves, I want to mention that in tutorial number 10, I taught you guys the double stick dribble moves, and that's a little intermediate advanced. I consider it intermediate. But what you learn here today is what I call a continuation stick move. This post speed boost fade works because of your left stick continuation while holding on to turbo. The key is you never let go of the L stick. You're not flicking from up left to up right. You are pushing it or rotating it from up left to up right. This continuation motion is gold, and remember it well, because in the future we'll also be using a lot of these continuation stick moves for other moves that we'll be doing in the game. Alright? So one counter you can do is what I call the post step back fade to the middle. So you can see hand cam slow motion here. I've caught the ball, I'm holding on to L2, pushing the left stick as if I'm spinning space line up left. But this time, instead of rotating to the corner, I'm gonna push it. I'm gonna rotate down, but still hold turbo, and then hold square to shoot. So I'm rotating the left stick down to dribble towards middle into a fadeaway, and that's a very good counter, because if they start playing the corner and you go middle like this, especially when you can get the spacing better and clear the point guard up top, which is easy to do, you will get this middle fade. And I know previously I taught you, don't go make a right-handed player go to the left block, and that's true. Even though it's a green, it's a slow. But what you want to do with a right-handed player is actually better for a right-handed player to fade middle going from the left block. So you can see I'm doing that with Marcus Gasol, fading to the middle with a right-handed player from the left block, and you get that leg kick, which is much smoother, but the counter still works. So this is one of my favorite 2K post moves ever, because I'm kind of abusing the post disengage. Like normally a person would post disengage, but I'm speed boosting out of a post disengage. So it's very smooth and fast. That's what it is. You have to understand the essence here. I'm doing a post disengage, but I'm speed boosting out of it. So I'm going to create huge separation. And with the right player, you can even stretch it out into the 3-point range. I know it says just doing this with Siakam, but I'm just showing you I can hit it. It's low difficulty, but I can get the separation. So with the right player, you will hit it. Here's one hand cam for one last reference. There you go. Hope you enjoyed the hand cam today. They're harder to do, but I think it helps you guys. I'll do it more often in the future. And we can add this move to the previous ones I've showed you from my all tutorial playlist with all of our player builds who have like any kind of fadeaway or mid-range. You will hit it. But because of the free ball that we had, if we add this post fadeaway alongside it, now you got a 2-level score. That is a 2-level score by build, but now you have 2 legit amazing moves. You have that 3-point move, you have that step into the corner, you have that step into the middle, and now you also have this fadeaway. Watch this like step back. I absolutely broke Alec Brooks' ankles into the corner, swoosh bomb. And with that move, we also added this one with the speed boost fadeaway that's going to guarantee get you some bailouts and some easy 2s, and it's considered as a post move score, and it also triggers all the badges I showed you earlier. So that's going to make that tutorial number 7 pure shot build very deadly. Obviously all the big man builds I've shown you can do it, and even the young Pippin build, he can do it too because he's got decent handling and he's tall and he's got okay mid-range. So this move is good for any build anywhere, and if you have a build that is designed to do well with this move, it's gonna be even more amazing. And remember, right, you can fade to the corner or fade to the middle, so the defense can't really play you either way. You just have to kind of read it. But understand this, like handedness is important. Like if you got a right-handed player, you probably want to go to the right block for a right fade, and then you want to counter go into the middle with the right-handed player, you know, just because. But sometimes you can mix it up, take that right-handed player into the left block, but then you fade middle and then use fading corner as the counter. That's key. It's a little bit of mind games because it's post moves, but the point is you have a nasty moves in your arsenal now to hit a lot of these posts, because you are turning a post disengage essentially into a speed boost dribble, and then into a smooth fade that takes like no motion wasted if you get the strong hand correctly on the correct side. Alright, as always, thanks for coming by. Let me know if you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please add me a like, and shout out to BucksGG for the opportunities that they continue to give me and the support they show me. And as always, I'll see all of you guys again very soon.